Welcome back to OtakuDaiKun. It is time to enter the newest singularity. Travis Sanchez, sup? Nightingale, indeed. I know very well. Actually, no. I know a bit about this because I did the Skahak lore, so we'll see. We shall see. It looks like Atalanta's like Broha, or Atalante. The dub calls her Atalante. I'm gonna go with that. You don't know when to give up, do you, punk? I really want to get this over with. Damn you. This app, my favorite app of all time. Ugh. Oh, you're bleeding. You're like the first servant to bleed in FGO. The amount of curses covering your body, they're strong enough for you to shoulder an entire nation. Damn you. If you possess this much strength, why? Why have you fallen to Ravana's level? Your skill is not something that can be given, but obtained only through sheer will and determination. You could have transcended good and evil. It shouldn't be possible for you to be corrupted like this. Hello? Huh? What are you talking about? I'm like this because I've transcended good and evil. I kill my enemies. I keep killing until one of us dies. That's the only law on the battlefield. Look at this mountain of corpses. I don't see any. Is this your law to slaughter the weak with overwhelming brutality? Why would I waste my time worrying about something so trivial? What? Don't tell me you actually judge your enemy's worth. You would let them live if they're weak, yet kill them if they're strong? That's ridiculous. If you want to kill something in a humane way, do it at a ranch. This is a battlefield. I'm tired of hearing your theories. Just die. It's go time. My demonic thorn of death. Ugh. Brahmastra! Full power! Brahmastra, huh? Do you know Karna, perhaps? What is the Wild West thing? This new singularity takes place in America. Going to save the motherfucking day, yeah. Ha! See, you do have it in you. Too bad you're just a circus clown. Gay? Bulge! Just kidding. Oh, I took that one hard. Ugh. What? How are you still standing? What a pain. You still hang on to life despite having 80% of your heart destroyed? Servants, heroes, can be such a nuisance. I can't die here. Not until I see Sita. Who the hell is that? Like I care. Servant response confirmed. Commencing countermeasures. That trash from the West, huh? What? The West never had robots? What is this, like the Wild Wild West, that movie? Oh god. Heard that was bad. Well, I've seen it, but people really don't like it. Now, Geronimo! What's going on? Oh shit, your name is actually Geronimo. Well, who the fucking... I did not know that. Just come with me. We have to escape while they keep him busy. Who are you? I see now. You all want to get in my way. In that case, you're all my enemies. In other words, this is a new battlefield. Let me first extend my welcome by killing you. Geronimo, go! We'll hold him off here. Thank you. Ha! Ready to sacrifice yourself? Well, look at you. Your morale is pretty high for a mere pawn. Hello, Miku. I understand. This is kind of a weird time, but I want to do this before work rather than late at night where I'm like falling half asleep trying to do these. Won't lose. This land will not yield. Oops, I screwed up. He was too annoying, so I just crushed him. He pointed his blade toward the king of a nation. I really should just cut off his head and display it as a warning, but I guess there are more where he came from. Hey punk, let's continue. I've already crushed your insides. How about I go for your skull next and... What the hell, he's gone already. Tsk, that's no fun. Oh well, injuries from my spear's thorn are incurable. He'll eventually die. You look braver than ever. Say, which do you like better, to fight or to kill? Huh? Is there any difference? Or what? Are you one of those idiots who think of eating and living as two separate things? You're funny, Ku. You really are different. You're like a wild beast. Even in life, there was a part of you that somehow felt like a beast in human's clothing. Aw. Her first ascension form, or whatever like this is more clothed than I'm used to seeing her as. But this time, I can't see a single trace of impurity. You're without a doubt a king among all violent beasts. Truly fantastic. I wonder if the hero Ku Hullen lost all his rationality by being given an imaginary concept. But I like both forms of Ku. I'm not gonna do that girly laugh right now. Well, that's number 30, huh? Woman, did you say something? Either way, job's done. I'm going to sleep now. Wake me up if anything happens. Prez King? Oh boy, I'm happy to see you all rough and tough, but it's a shame to see you strangely indifferent now. Well, it's fine either way. You probably won't have much chance to show off anymore. Hi, boy. Because from here on, it's my turn. Here comes the innocent, perfect, much-beloved Queen Maeve. Oh god. What are your orders? Come, my warriors! It's time to advance our troops. Sing my praises loudly. Praise me, and kill all my enemies. Maeve is the best. Egotistical. Oh, my dear and sweet warriors, come on, we're almost there. This nation, this land, everything will be ours. Eternal, an eternal nation. We'll create a utopia. Mufasa, who said that? If they oppose me, kill them. If they don't oppose me, still kill them. I can see that. They're holding like a bondage whip after all. Not a whip, what is that? I guess it's called a cane. Foolish civilians, unwise leaders, and weak soldiers. I need none of them. The United States will be no more, and from its ashes we'll create a new nation. It'll be an eternal nation for only us, one centered around us. Well, I take you over Trump. How's his condition? Terrible. It's amazing he could stay alive. So he's a servant too, like you, Geronimo. Yes, we need as much manpower as we can get. Tell the shaman to give him the best treatment possible. But things won't get better as they are now. Geronimo, can we talk for a minute? What's going on? Moments ago, the last fort in the east fell. The United Western States has retreated from the east. The East-West Civil War will drag on longer than it should, so it means this place will turn into what the missionary called purgatory. Really? What is the supernatural now? Can you feel the love tonight? What's the difference between purgatory and hell? No big difference. In either case, it's going to be harsh for us. What are we going to do? You guys should continue infiltrating the Western forces in those costumes. Costumes, eh? Although many non-human creatures lurk among the Celts, the Western troops still have a lot of humans. Yes, understood. Don't worry, the star is finally starting to show movement. It seems the Mages Association is getting serious. Wait, no. Perhaps the world is not moving. It's revolving. This Geronimo seems to be very knowledgeable. I hope that this starlight is something that we can be proud of. Oh, it is used to tame horses. Fuck. Well, what's it called? It's not as... no. We're in an old film, man. I reckon you done be the final boss. I woke up at the same time today. I checked my temperature. I checked my 5 senses. I said my name out loud so that I could understand it better. I think I've gotten quite used to waking up like this. Previously, my wake-up was a bit more gradual. It was as if I was walking on thin ice, or sneaking in front of an animal in a blissful sleep. That's how I used to wake up, like I was looking for my way in a complete darkness. Of course, it's different now. My self-consciousness is stable. I don't have to worry about my memory disappearing after each sleep. Yeah, I'll be doing this for a couple hours at least. I am who I am. Today, too. I can feel that I am myself. Good morning. You're on time as usual. Ready for breakfast? Your brainwaves are stable. If you continue like this, you won't need to stay in this sterile chamber anymore. Then you can finally be a researcher at Chaldea. I'll throw a celebration for you when that day comes. Do you have any requests? I'll try to get you anything within my capabilities. I couldn't think of what I wanted, but I thought of something I wanted to do. Though I knew this comfortable room was more than enough, I wanted to go outside, just once. Well, you'll get out pretty soon. What I want to give you is more like a gift, not something simple like what you just said. I expressed my intention by shaking my head. What I wanted to see was not outside of my room, but Chaldea. I wanted to see the world with my own eyes, not through pictures. Oh, I see. You want to actually see it... Damn it, that got interrupted. So you want to actually see the sea and the grass field from the VR program I showed you the other day. That'll be difficult. Chaldea is on top of a snowy mountain, 6,000 meters above sea level. Part of it is to prevent top secrets from leaking. Either way, you'll see nothing but a blizzard if you go outside. Maybe you can see the ravine when the weather clears up once a year. Even so, your body can't withstand the outside world. I think it's best for you to change your way of thinking. If you want to see nature, then VR is enough. It's not worth it if you shorten your already short activation period. His smile seemed so troubled, like he was sorry for me. His gaze avoided mine. It made me feel terribly sorry. I suppose what I said made him feel sad. Well, at least you got a Nightingale. Yeah, I'm not rolling, unfortunately, because... well, I'm saving up for some later servants. Perhaps the swimsuit Artoria. Definitely have my eyes on characters like Ishtar further down the line. And I know just how many freaking courts you can blow and not get anything. You can rest assured and wait for that day to come. I will think of a gift for you. Thank you, I replied. It was hard for me to think about what I wanted, but I was happy that anyone would care that much about me. I am very, very happy. Because today, I can spend another peaceful day without changes. That dream just now. Wait, am I crying? Hi, kitty. Special Reen. Yep, times like this call for a doctor. There's only one doctor around. So was that Mashu that I was just reading lines of? I have no idea. Good morning, Senpai. Oh no, my main character? Then why was he in like a chamber who wanted to see the outside world? I'm confused. I'm very confused. You here to see the doctor for something? Oh, is that Sarah? I'm glad you're here. I need your help convincing her. Mashu fights in the front lines too much these days. As her physician, I think she should take a break. That's not necessary. Senpai should be under the same conditions. As long as Senpai is fighting, I can't find any reason for me to rest. As you can see, she's insisting that she follow you. Well, she's Mashu, of course she can follow me. I'll protect you. Yes, I believe in you, Master. Yeah, I don't care about Amakusa. Oh boy. Though I am happy she's become so dependable in the short while I wasn't looking. Well, it's also true that things can be inconvenient unless Sarah is accompanied by Mashu. Fine, I'll allocate more budget to Mashu's health management, but don't force too much on her. No need to worry, Doctor. Self-management is one of the things I'm good at. I'll tell Senpai immediately if I don't feel well. We must stay alert in times during a grand order. Even a slight decrease in my performance would put Master in danger, so I won't hesitate to state my requests. I'll ask for medical attention when injured, and I'll ask for sweets when I need sugar. I'm sure you will. As far as that goes, I can guarantee you I am on top of that. You've really become quite dependable. Oh, it's a call from the command room. They're getting ready for the next ray shift. Let's get going, Mashu. Sarah. We'll start with a briefing as usual. Yes, let's hurry up, Senpai. The only 5-star you got was a spook? Well, was it a good spook at least? I got spooked by Jean and I was like, oh, that's not bad at all. Oh. I didn't get a chance to ask the doctor why I woke up crying my eyes out. Oh, Kintoki. Yeah, I wouldn't be too thrilled about him. Let's start the briefing. The rest of Chaldea's staff, please pay attention as well. After the battle in London, we know our enemy is the King of Mages, Solomon. We're lucky we obtained all sorts of information, though it was likely on purpose. Out of all the information we received, here's the important detail. The King of Mages won't fight? That's right. It seems Solomon doesn't care about us taking down the other 3 singularities. He made it clear that he won't attack us until then. Whatever the purpose, it doesn't look like he's lying. So we can continue with our mission of correcting the singularities? Yes. First, we'll return human history back to its proper course. The problem is how to deal with the King of Mages, right? Grand Caster, he stands above all mages. I don't like the fact that there's a caster who ranks higher than me, but I suppose it can't be helped. Inserting the reincarnated demon gods into each era, that's not something an ordinary person would think of. As a genius myself, I must admit, we currently have no idea how to track him, let alone defeat him. I got spooked by Waver as well. It's not the worst thing in the world. You're right, we don't know how to track him. I hear the King of Mages had 72 demon gods serving under him. We've defeated at least 3 of them. That means there's still a shit ton. There are 69 left. My favorite number. Not. But there's no point counting them. If he's indeed the Grand Caster, he can replenish the lost demon gods as much as he wants. Cheater! Yes, the familiar known as the 72 demon gods is one single ritual, one single concept. In that case, all 72 of them must always exist. Bullshit! I call bullshit! As long as they call themselves demon gods, 72 pillars will continue to be around Solomon regardless of his shape or form. Or of shape or form. What are they, tentacles? I don't think they look that delicious. Oh my, Da Vinci, you missed my reference. But using marine life as an analogy might be getting to the point. It reminds me of something I've seen in a picture book, but I can't remember. I know we're in the dark regarding Solomon, but we do know what we have to do. A baby's gotta do what a baby's gotta do. Let's think about how to get rid of the demon gods after we're done with that. So let's start talking about our current coordinates. This is a place that would surprise any mage. Where is it? North America. A superpower known as the United States of America. You can't exclude this nation from history, even though it's an itty-bitty baby compared to all the other nations out there. You gotta know when to pull. Because aren't there, like, secret meta mechanics beyond just the banners themselves giving raid ups? This nation is insignificant when it comes to magecraft. Ha! But historically, it's as important as Rome. Meh. Insignificant when it comes to magecraft. I see. The doctor is correct. It's true that the United States is still a young nation, and that there's no official records of it ever holding a Holy Grail war. To me, it's just the place that I put codes in my paintings. When would I have the time to do something like that when I'm painting? Even if I did, I'd only do it to spite my client. That aside, it's not like they're completely void of magecraft. Apparently, they've developed their own style of magecraft that could summon an elemental down to earth. Really. I also confirmed that heroic spirits existed. There are deep-rooted legends of outlaws who'd rebel against anything in that nation. Obviously, we can't treat this like places we've encountered before. I want you to proceed with your search carefully. Then I'll start the ray shift. Master, Sarah, please, start your preparations. Unsummon program start. Spirituan conversion start. Ray shift starting in 3, 2, 1. All procedures cleared. Grand order commencing operation. North American Myth War. A Pluribus Unum. Wait, what about Mashu? The battle style of Mashu has changed? Ooh, what does that mean? What does that mean? How does Mashu change? What did they do to you, Mashu? What did they do to you? What did they do to you? Where are you, Mashu? There you go. You know, I don't get it. I don't know what they did to her. We going on them Black Hills. Oh yeah, boy. Fighting archers, so we need some lancers. Hey, it's Karna. Welcome aboard, boy. And I need to change my lineup. I was doing that for earning monies. Cool, that should do. Well, no, for fighting Archer, what am I doing? We'll put Shiki in there instead. Put you as the leader. Skahak for eternity! Oh, cool. Battle animations are nice. Although she's only level 60. Whew. The ray shift was successful, Senpai. We're in a forest somewhere in America in the year 1783. To be precise, we are on the continent of North America. The United States hasn't been born yet. Once the Revolutionary War against England ends this year, the nation later known as America will be established. After that, this nation will turn into a monster-like mega-power that dominates this world. Lame. Whether that's good or not, says the unpatriotic American that I am. It's absolutely essential for the proper course of history. Is England the enemy? Let's say America loses the war and the nation known as the United States never comes into existence. Right. Though that certainly is a possibility, the mere result of the Revolutionary War won't change the flow of history. It won't? What about that shot heard round the world and all that jazz? As long as America has shown its will for independence, even if that process gets delayed for 30 to 50 years. Oh. Really? I don't like believing in that inevitability. Haven't you ever heard of the damn butterfly effect? Eventually, the United States of America will be established. I don't think it's as simple as England is our enemy. Sorry, I know you've just arrived. We've got a bit of an issue. I've detected a large-scale battle just ahead. I don't know the details, but please hurry. This is not an ordinary battle. Understood. Master, let's go. This is... I reckon I done see a tumbleweed. Stand your ground! Elites of the glorious mechanized infantry brigade. Yeah, because we didn't have robots during this time. That's part of the singularity. Protect this territory with your lives. Yes, domination order. We're ready to keep firing till our barrels are empty. That's... Mr. Babbage! Senpai, it's Mr. Babbage! Calm down, Mashu. I ain't him. Dude, it's Gimli. What the fuck? Is that supposed to be one of the Celtic warriors? The other side is a lot more retro-looking. Oh, terrible. Enemy reinforcements spotted. Firing warning shots, then proceeding to exterminate. The guns are pointed at us, Senpai. Now let's fight back! Understood, Master. This is our first battle on North American soil. I'll do my best. America! Fuck yeah! Those are tiny little robos. It's so cute. Not really. And they've got frickin'... Oh my god. They got like Mr. Sam top hats. Karna, your lance is freaking humongous. Takes up like half the goddamn screen. That's funny. I'd still like to see Odysseus as a heroic spirit. You burned Astolfo? Aww. Obviously it would completely break the game and their little budget milking system, but if they were able to let you trade servants you didn't want for ones that you did. At least if it's a trade of equal value, like one 5-star for another 5-star, that would be amazing. Although technically gods can't be servants unless they're summoned into a vessel, that makes them a bit more mortal, I suppose. Those robots were men? They did say they were going to keep firing shots until they were empty. Oh shit, I didn't see Artoria in Altera's outfit. Well, you know what? I'm gonna look that up. I wonder if that... Oh, I can't spell for shit. Whoop. No, not Alter, you idiot. You know what? I just realized Altera is one letter away. I don't see it. I don't see it. Someone needs to give me, like, a link or something. Artoria outfit Extella link. No. 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 I don't see it. I don't see it. Damn it. Oh, you put her image in the Discord. Okay. Oh, well, I'll take a look at the Discord then. And we can broadcast to the world all our weird, creepy stuff. Nope, 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 nope. Seriously? Oh, come on. Come on, man. Let's go to the actual link then. Really now? That is cool. Hardly looks like Artoria. Yahoo! Exceed, do not fail me. Do not fail me. Do not fail me now. Okay, so we're fighting sabers this time. We need archers. Come here, Gilga Bunny. Change my lineup. Put the sabers into battle. That's fine. Come on, Artoria, you can jump in. Fight your own kind. She looks out of place. It's just a fan service costume. Impossible. The enhanced exoskeleton. Hard work Mark II. Really? Given by His Excellency was destroyed? Now I need to know who His Excellency is. By such a frail-looking girl? Could she be that servant-type enemy I read about in my report? Fine. Retreat. We'll move our front line back until the reinforcements arrive. Hurry. We did it, Master. I can't grasp the situation yet, but it seems like one side has retreated. Be careful, now the other side has targeted you. Fucking barbarians. Please hang on there for a little while longer, Sarah. She did not like Altera's clothing? Did she ever say that? I'm trying to remember. You don't look like the Gimli I was just fighting. Enjoy your class, speaker. School's important. Because I like Altera's clothing on Artoria. But if she doesn't like it, it makes it a little more awkward. Yeah, he might kill the bunny. Headshots everywhere? Damn, Yoda. Damn. I'm gonna fight a lot of Lancers. That's good. I have a lot of sabers. I don't know what that's supposed to mean, just blank with an exclamation. We did it! Now those people are retreating as well. Good job, Mashu. Yes, we should hurry and retreat as well. If we continue to stay here, we'll get flanked by both fort... Master, fall back now! No, run! Nani? Senpai! Senpai! Doctor! Senpai is airborne! Really? Ow? Huh? Mashi, what did you just say? You know, airborne, like when you're 2 feet above the ground and... Oh, never mind. I'm pretty sure he would have landed by now. Senpai, stay with me, please! Senpai! Senpai! What happened to me? I got a quartz. Ooh. Welcome to Riverton. Okay, well. Lady with a lamp. Oh. Well, I guess we'll try out Nightingale. So we're fighting Archer, which means I need my Lancer. Also fighting Lancers, so I will use my Mordred. Patient number 99, severely wounded. The wound on the right arm is serious. I recommend amputation. Oh, God! You better not be talking about me, boy. Here, too. I don't think it can be saved. Left femur shattered. It's a miracle that this one's alive. We're not going to have an amputee. Oh, we're going to have to amputate this as well. My God. Oh, no! Gouge wound on the lateral region of the abdomen. No problem, as long as we remove the damaged organs and stitch it back up. You still need those organs. Ah! You can't just remove them. Don't worry, you're still alive. Your condition is far better than the other patients here. Oh my God. In another 200 years, highly advanced artificial limbs should be developed. Oh yeah, I'm sure I can wait for that long. It's time to amputate. Who the hell is talking? You? This should have been a surgeon's job. But seeing how we don't have enough physicians here, I will do it. Please bite on this. It's going to hurt. If we were to compare it to something, it'll hurt as much as getting your arm ripped off. How do you know that? You mustn't be so childish. At least it's better than dying, isn't it? I don't think amputation is necessary. No, I'm doing it. I'm cutting. This wound, at least, must be dealt with swiftly. Don't worry, you're still young. I know you can endure something like this. Sorry, that sounded rather vague. Unless you've got, like, some crazy Violet Evergarden style, like, robo-arms for me, don't do it. You just want to cut something, don't you? Senpai! Senpai! Dun dun dun! You there, don't come in here in that unsanitary state while I'm treating someone. Unsanitary? Please wait, stop, you've got the wrong person. There's no mistake, all patients are equal, be they private or a colonel. No matter who they are, I'll do the best I can to save them. In order to do that, proper hygiene is essential. Listen to me, take one step closer and I'll shoot you. I wasn't about to. Your eyes told me otherwise. I am fine. Senpai, thank goodness. You're conscious. How are you fine? It's a miracle that your limbs are still attached after taking a direct hit from the cannons. I got shot with a cannon? Holy fuck. Normally, I would amputate those limbs to prevent the blood from reaching unnecessary areas. And by keeping those wounds clean, you can prevent them from getting infected. Don't worry, I'm going to heal you, even if that means killing you. Oh my god, she's crazy. You're so crazy. I am sure some people see it that way, but sometimes you have no room for doubt in the field of medicine. Medicine? Cleanliness? Are you? Am I what? You're a servant, aren't you? That has nothing to do with this. As long as I'm summoned here, I'll only think about how to follow my conviction. My conviction is my strength, and that is medical treatment. It doesn't matter if I'm a servant or not. I must do my best here. You're a terrible doctor. Now that I'm summoned to this battlefield, I must treat these patients. Huh? But you're a servant, right? That person there is a master. I'm sure you know what that means, that I must protect my master. That's non-negotiable, even with you. That goes the same with me. My conviction won't falter unless you can have a stronger... Wait. You, that body of yours. Fine, understood. I'll withhold my treatment for now. Master, here's a scroll of healing. Don't you wish you had those back in the day? You're all right. You're back to normal now. You know what? Scroll of healing. I wish I would know more about how that's involved in the, Well, there are scrolls for magecraft. Yeah, I guess it makes sense. You'd think they'd be really valuable, scroll of healings. I thought I was a goner. Whew. Thank goodness it turned out okay. Alright, if you're finished, get out of my way. My next patient is coming. I feel very sad for that place. Or that person, rather. I don't really know myself, but this is the rear base of the American Independence Army. Do you remember that last battle? The American army lost. Their forces retreated from the front line. I followed along, since they carried you here, Master. I don't know who's on the other side, but I'm at least certain that it's not the British Army. And there's one more thing. This army is strange, too. The American flag they're flying isn't what it's supposed to be. Oh, yeah? And the ones they sent in to fight were the same things we encountered in London. They're the robot army. That's it. Charles Babbage, the King of Steam. These things were the same as his production model. Hi, Sarah. So that was a disaster, huh? In any case, what you've encountered was probably due to this singularity. I don't know what they are, and there are many mysteries about this army that you've joined up with. But what I can be certain of is that someone is trying to prevent the United States of America from being established. If the United States isn't established, it will cause a logical error in this world. Aside from the anchor that King Solomon used, I believe other powerful servants are appearing in this era. But we're not going to change our methods. We'll keep looking for help from other servants who are already summoned. And I fully understand how you'd be nervous about this, but I think we should ask the servant that's in front of us now. She seems dependable, I think. Doctor, when you say it like that, it almost sounds like this isn't your problem. No, I'm just a little scared. Just a little. I'm not good with nurses who are too serious. But you two aren't me. That's a battlefield, not an infirmary. Besides, we can't afford to be picky. Just try talking to her, Sarah. Actually, I proposed that earlier, but it didn't work. She won't listen. Why not? Seeing how she talks and acts, I have no doubt that her class is berserker and... I can't be certain yet, but her true name is probably Florence Nightingale. Did we get a new patient? Don't call my name unless you need me. Alright, the treatment is done. Keep the wounds clean, you hear me? Thank you very much. Are you an angel? I don't know. Angels don't give out beautiful flowers. They're the ones who fight for those in distress. If you're in agony, yet still choose to fight, then I will be there for you. I knew it. You're Florence Nightingale, aren't you? I fail to see how that makes any difference. Please help us, unless we correct the singularity. Please don't bring up such foolishness. I have patients here waiting for me. This is the only reason and motivation for my being summoned. There's a way to save them all. What's that now? You heard that right. May I, Miss Nightingale? No matter how hard you struggle, the number of patients will keep increasing. In a normal war, the number of casualties slow down somewhere along the line. However, this is no normal war. This enemy will fight until the last man is dead. You say the patient count will keep increasing? Yes, unfortunately. That's exactly why we need to cut it off at the root. Enemy raid! Enemy raid! You there, sir. The same enemy as before? That's right. Anyone who can walk, prepare to engage. The mechanized brigade won't get there in time, so get the cannons ready. Master, let's fight with them. If we can't maintain the front line here, the patients will... Yeah, I know. I just need an excuse to kill things. Wait, I'll go with you. Yay! Despite my appearance, I know a thing or two about combat. Most of all, I can't let these patients be injured anymore. Dr. Rush, please treat these patients just the way I told you. You mean by cutting off every one of their limbs? Yes, just like that. The patients mustn't be moved or housed in the big tent. I want to move them, but that would risk their lives more. Those who can walk on their own, please help those who can't. When you do, be very careful not to touch their wounds. I won't let the enemy reach this tent. This is our sanctuary. Right, but who are you? I'm a nurse, nothing more, nothing less. Follow me, servant. Right. What the hell? That's a nurse? Okay, time for treatment. I'll remove the infected parts right away. Calm down, okay? After another look, it seems our enemy can move better than humans. Anyway, let's fight. This is the front line. We can't win if we hold them here. If we can't hold them here. Here I go, Master. He's beta? I do not know what Arifureta Shokugyo de Sekai Saikyo is. Not by that name anyway. Nightingale! Nightingale! You should just claw them. You should just clog them. But you got gloves on, and you're clawing people. Seems kind of contradictory. I reckon something strange be afoot. Ah. No, Mordred, no. Yeah, but I don't even know what it is. I'm not really looking for more things to read at the moment. I'm still trying to get my share of playing Fatal Bullet. Ooh, she uses runes, huh? That sounds cool. Oh, it sucks to be you. It sucks to be you. Yay! Oh, Mordred, I love you! She's like, ah, geez, get off me. You're so weird. I will take that. Wait, whoops.
何事も小さな備蓄から始まるもの。
Alright, so we're fighting all the night classes, so I should take an archer with me to fill out my party. You know what? That's funny, I call him Gilgabunny, but if you look at his craft essence, he's got a bunny! Literally! Ah. Who'd have thought? Did that spear just hit him in the dick? Probably. More are on the way. They're more powerful than the ones before. We've become more powerful as well. Right, let's keep going. Yes, nice and easy. I don't like when there's too much talking. It puts me to sleep. We need more killing. Gilga. Frickin' Gilga. Gilga's gonna kill ya, right? Take that, you fiend! Normally I'm really not that into light novels. Though I do agree that a lot of them have really good source material for anime and other things. Yes. I love when Xavier Lily's Caliburn just strikes him in the nuts. Gilga Triple Time. What I call the Gilga Bunny Special. Yahoo! Hello, the true Kenroli. I don't know why I first read that as the true cannoli. It's like, shit, that makes me hungry. Only Lancers! Only Lancers. Which means I can bring an Okita. Let's see if I can update the list. No? Okita. You can keep your little craft essence just in case. And Celtics are from Thug Life. It's a stalemate. For them, it may have been their first servant battle ever. I don't think they'll reach the tent, but... Detecting enemy servants. I don't know what that was supposed to mean. So maybe it's like a or something. God knows. Detecting enemy servants, 2 of them. Your Majesty, we found them. Hello, Diarmid. I almost call you Hullen. I'm like, nope, that's not you. Since when did you not have a shirt on? This is probably as far as the unsung warriors can go. Now it's our turn to step up. Ah, and you're with Fionn McCormill. Just what I expect from my subordinate. Diarmuid... What was that? Diarmuid... Udubine? No, I'm butchering it. Don't worry about me. Your eyes are, yes, if I were to compare, akin to a hawk's. You're the one who killed him, dude. Because he ran off with your girl. You are too kind. Compared to your wisdom, Fionn McComhale, I am nothing. Enough with the modesty. You have an eye for beauty. The fact that you chose Granier proves it. Dude, wait, what? What? You're not supposed to be happy that he chose Granier. He didn't really choose Granier. Granier chose her. Oh my god. Awkward. No, I wouldn't say that. Sorry, I was only joking. That was a bit mean of me. Now let's fight. Now let's show them the power of the Knights of Fianna. And let's bring an eternal empire to this fertile land. As you wish. Now, ladies, prepare yourselves. I am Diarmuid... My bad. I need to look it up again. The best spearman in the Knights of Fianna. Diarmuid, the radiant-faced Diarmuid. And standing right behind him is his lord, Fionn McComhale. In other words, you two are pathogens. Oh shit. Pathogens? No, we're just warriors. Nothing more, nothing less. Whoa. With your death, I shall eradicate this disease. So you don't listen to what people say, huh? I don't like it. I really don't like such women. Hello, buddy. It's time for you to go triple.
お任せを。いざお任せを。せい。これで終わりです。せい。せい。
100% critical.
はい、よっしゃ。承知。やっ。
Well, okay, well then I guess Fate Zero screwed it up, because I got Fionn McComhale literally because they say that in Fate Zero. Because that's the name of the singularity that we're in, the Pluribus Unum. That's what they call this whole America arc in Fate Grand Order. What Dude, stay right there, man. Stun your ass because you're getting too close to your noble.
Hi, いいですね。はっ。せい。本気で行きましょう。
I'm gonna go overkill on this guy. I'm gonna swap you with Sky. Use her green ability, quick ability, to buff Okita to high hell. Honestly, I think buffing Okita like this is probably the most damage I can take in this game. Grass is grass! 119,000. Okay, so that's honestly probably as much damage as I'm able to take at this point.
いるはずもないか。
I would love it if you could, like, hop on our Discord and, like, record your friend saying all the fake characters' names. And then I'd stop I would go with that pronunciation if it was truly an Irish person I could trust. Because that sounds awesome. Ugh. You were caught off guard, Diarmid. Leave it to me, I'll heal your wounds. My lord, I'm grateful. Please accept my apologies. Forgive me, I was overwhelmed. That's my lady killer. So you're not comfortable taking on Winneman? No, I wouldn't say that, I jest. I kid. That was a pretty good one, too. But no need to worry. They're both good-looking, powerful women. I don't blame you for holding back. Now then, I shall head out myself. In the name of the glorious Knights of Fianna, I shall claim their heads. Here I come! I gotta fight both of them? Aw, man. Oh, baby, Mordred.
お、任せな。黙れ。
輝いてしまおう。ヘルドの神々よ祝福あれ。
いいですね。お任せを。はっ。
マウガンごとく。
はい、お任せよ。やっ。
ヘルドの神々よ祝福あれ。マウガンごとく。
Okay, well, he's about to die like nothing. Whoopsie. Oh, but we mustn't attack him. We must not attack him. He's put on his cheating thing. Oh my god, I wasn't paying attention so many times in fights that I'd wind up hitting them when they're in their, invincible state.
いざ、お任せを。うるせえ。
いざとマウガンごとく。
Okay. Actually, no, I'm gonna kill you here, so I don't have to worry about stunning you. Oh, but I do need to stun you. You're a bad boy.
O makase yo. いいですね。はっ。黙れ。そらよ。
Mordred fever.
Hi.
Oh shit, did he have an invincibility on?
Did he? Really?
Oh, thank goodness. You had me going there for a second.
災難だったと諦めな。
The only time I have apply, ignore, invincibility is when I've got, you know, Dante's. The Brits and the Celts are at it again. To think they're more of a match than for both of us. Quite impressive. Are they seasoned veterans? Master, we couldn't finish them off. Wait, what's this? The wounded back at the camp. Wait, what? Nightingale, where are you going? Oh my, I think she noticed. Oh, unknown shielder servant, this is a holy grail, is by all means a war. As far as we're concerned, we only needed to keep you here. Oh no, the other soldiers! They're nameless warriors, just unique monsters who will continue to fight. Of course, they're no match for servants, but I wonder, how about the American troops? Ugh. Your Majesty, please retreat. What? Right flank, left flank, surround the enemy. We're going to charge down the middle. They're beasts who only process what's right before them. But we have wisdom. Is that the much-rumored resistance? If there are more servants, there's nothing we can do. Fine, we'll retreat for now. Diarmid, give the order to the other warriors as well. Very well. But will they be able to comprehend our orders? If they don't, it can't be helped. We'll abandon them. Come on, don't feel bad. They're monsters born indefinitely from our queen. Even if we lose a few thousand here, it won't be a problem for us. Indeed, my liege. Alright, let us retreat. Oh, before we do, I forgot something important, oh beautiful demi-servant. Do you mean me? Yes, I mean you. Are you determined to oppose us? Yes, along with my master, we will defeat you. That's a beautiful gaze, full of sincerity. I shall forgive your transgression for showing such a wonderful gaze. In return, if you're defeated, I shall have your heart. That's right, you shall become my wife. Excuse me? I cannot wait. I really can't wait. A truly blissful promise. Now then, farewell! Fare thee well! There he goes again, just like that. Pardon us, it's a bad habit of my king's. You might think it's a prank, but he actually never lies. He must have fallen for the sight of you fighting so bravely. If you're defeated, please consider surrender and submission. Now then, farewell. Fare thee well. What was that last part about? He proposed to you. Is that right? Well, that's a bit of a surprise. I have no comment on the man himself, but his words did have an impact, or should I say, I felt like my heart skipped a beat. Sorry, let me take a deep breath. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Hey, are you okay? Looks like the enemy servants are gone for now. But now a different servant has appeared. It's heading your way. Let's join Nightingale right away. No blushing. Fragment of the star. We got archers, so we bring lancers. We take our sabers out of the fight and put in Shiki, 'cause she's alright. Green, I'm out of ammo. Cover me. Gotcha. By the way, why do you call me Green? Who's this Green? I mean, you and I are both archers, right? So we either call each other by our true names or use code names. But neither of us wants to use our true names, right? You know, as outlaws. I'm no outlaw, that's just how it turned out. Basically, I'm just a lazy ass. Really, Robin Hood? Say, if you were an animal, you would be a gorilla, right? I mean, druids are the sages of the forest. Then you would be a gorilla. Green is fine, just call me Green. And why are you Thunder? Huh? It sounds cool, no? Thunder. Plus, it's the name of my gun. To be honest, between this land, what you wear, and that gun, I have a pretty good idea of your true name. Is that okay? Come on, I can say the same for you. Faceless ruler of the forest. Specialist in guerrilla warfare. It's not good to go without a face. Now that we're done with idle chitter-chatter. Chitter-chatter, I just added that in. Right, now that we're done, what do we do with this? Urgh. How's that escape hatch we made? It's good, we can use it. It'd be just a shame to, that's all. After we gathered up all these weapons and ammo, maybe we overdid it? Well, after all that sabotage, I'd say a bit. Why is Gawain the gorilla? Doesn't seem like they have any servants over there. We're done for if they engage us in close combat. Well, it's all in fate's hands now. Want me to pray for the master to come to our aid? Are you mad? Were your prayers ever answered in life? Why, sure. But you have to be a good boy. Unfortunately, it hasn't worked since I became an adult. I guess we're both just bad boys? Speak for yourself. I've always said my prayers, just like my mom taught me. Yeah, I'm sure if you pray from the bottom of your heart, we'll be saved. I guess praying in your spare time doesn't work. Well, was expecting that, too. Praying while blasting away with your gun won't do a thing. I mean, God can't hear your prayers over the gunshots. Whoa, someone fell for it. I'll go light him up. Yeah, knock yourself out. Still, I'm tired. I wonder how long the resistance is gonna hold out. Sooner or later, they'll reach their limit. I just hope Geronimo finds the star by then. Whoa, that was close. The regulators are closed for today. Please visit another day. See ya. The next singularity? What is the next singularity? Nightingale? Please give me a moment. I'm in the middle of telling Dr. Rush how to care for the patients. Honestly, this is long before I was born. There is too little risk management. There is too little risk management concerning sanitation. Right. Listen to me, the wounds must be deeply clean, and I don't lay beds edge to edge. Normally, I would never let patients lie down on the filthy ground. Giving them vomit-inducing medication or bloodletting to expel toxins, or having them drink mercury chloride. If you perform outdated treatments like that again, I will punch you until you need treatment yourself. You've been warned. But those are the latest techniques. Which is the latest, this gun or that treatment? Don't make me repeat myself. Oh my god. Understood. I understand. Please, no more guns, latest or not. Also, treat all patients equally, regardless of age, gender, race, or social status. The only discrimination is the order they receive treatment. If you don't follow those rules, this bullet will go through your forehead, even if I'm 5,000 kilometers away. Damn! You got that, Benjamin Rush? Please take good care of the patients. I will. You can be rest assured of that. She's gone. Still, she's an outstanding nurse for being so radical. Regardless of race, are brave words in this day and age. Seems she came from Europe. She must be famous over there. I have issues with that gun, though. 'Cause she's threatening you with it. Did you just fire that? It's your imagination. Let's go. No, it isn't my imagination. You just fired that without hesitation. I just used the back of its blade. Do guns have blades? Squall says so. If I have to guess, I think she means the bottom of the grip. You just lightly tap the back of the head like this. Excuse me, please refrain from idle chitter-chatter. I keep adding that, idle chatter during treatment. Come on, let's go. Alright, my apologies. Senpai? Is it normal to feel a little worried?
Woo!
Whoa! Who are you? You're so tiny. Wait, Florence, where do you think you're going? Do you know that leaving your post in the military is an offense that can get you shot? Go back to your post now, or else harsh punishment will be waiting for you. You go back to your post. My job has not changed at all. I feel like I almost found a way to treat the soldiers' ailments at their core, so that's what I'm going to do. Oh, really? That is reasonable, thank you, but I can't let a berserker like you wander off like that. What happens if you end up disrupting our troops? The king would never approve of this. The king? Someone like that has absolutely no right to stop me. Unless you have a better way to treat the soldiers, I'm all ears. Sheesh, you really can't talk to a berserker. I wonder what I should do. We've never seen eye to eye, so maybe this is a good chance to get rid of you? Well, that's not very kind of you, but I feel the same way. That saves me some trouble. Yikes, we got sparks flying over here. Why is it then that two strong-minded women clash? It always turns into a bloodbath like this. Mashu, save the day! Roger that. I'm not confident, but I'll do my best. Pardon me for interrupting. Are you a servant too? Two? You mean, oh, so many servants, great! When I heard the Celts were driven away, I assumed Florence had lost her mind again. But it seems I was wrong. So this is good news for the king? King? Oh, you don't know America's current situation? This country is split in two, and now the two sides are at war with each other. The other side is good-for-nothing savages who just want to destroy. And there's our side, the United Western States, led by our king. It's a civil war between the East and the West, not the North and the South. I see. So it's not even what if the South won the Civil War, but a clash between two unknown armies. Why are we involving the Civil War when we still haven't even finished the Revolutionary War on this timeline? Pardon me, miss. What's your name? Oh, you recognized Florence at a glance, but you don't know me? I'm sorry, Miss Nightingale was... anyway, it was easy to guess. That's okay. I'm only giving you a hard time. Please forgive my childishness. I'm sorry I didn't introduce myself earlier. Huh. I'm Elena Petrovna Blavatsky. Blavatsky. That's gonna be tricky. They just call her Blavatsky. Well, I suppose I'm known more as Madame Blavatsky. I didn't appreciate having to change my maiden name. Elena Blavatsky, the poster girl for 19th century occultism. I'm guessing she's a caster? A talented woman independent from the Mages Association who codified occultism with only her distinctive powers? But seeing as how you're a servant here, are you acting as an agent for the Mages Association? No, in this world, all other nations other than America are completely destroyed. Figures. Who is this king? Oh, so you're the master. What a pity. We have already decided who to serve. That's the king. If he conquers the globe, I have no problems with it. I believe we become Lemuria, breaking away from other dimensions and continuing to wander. Kind of like the Throne of Heroes. Don't you think that is a happy ending in its own way? I can't accept that as treatment. Amputating the bad part when walking away is outrageous. Nightingale, what were you trying to do to me before? You were trying to amputate everything. She's contradictory. Well, I figured you'd say that, but what do you think? What? I don't even know. I must admit to being a little irritated. Ma'am? What is this, ma'am? Ahem. Not, you don't actually say that. It's well then, where are you people taking Florence? In order to prevent the destruction of this world, we intend to remove the cause. I see. Then I suppose that makes us enemies. No, it doesn't have to be like that. Would you please let us go? We're just leaving here with Nightingale as our ally. Then you're able to understand Florence's will. That makes me somewhat relieved, but I still can't let you go. Not even Mashu could convince her. So the punchline to this venture is that there aren't any servants joining our side. There is one. I'm done talking. Let's go, Sarah. I don't want to waste a minute, or even a second. I'm going to cure this war. Right. Anyway, she's on our side, and we've just barely managed to communicate with her. We're just barely managing to communicate with her. Sarah escaped from there with Nightingale. You leave me no choice. Now I have to call out my elites. We'll start with them. Mechanized infantry, come forward! The production model Babbage's from earlier. Oh, have you encountered Mr. Babbage? Have you been to 19th century England? Oh, I see. He was defeated, wasn't he? Poor man. But these won't lose. After all, the king personally worked on them. Worked on them? Babbage used the powers of the Grail and Noble Phantasm to produce his clones. However, the power of science was used to produce these... to mass-produce these. Even if the result is the same, the approach differs. And if the approach differs, the result will too. Well, quoting our king. Of course electricity... Oh, we know who it is now, then. God damn it. Tesla! Of course electricity is better than steam, you fool. They're electric? Kakkoi! Master, seeing your eyes glitter like that worries me a little, but anyway, here I go. I like most Fate gender bends. They're more fun.
全くどいつもこいつも
It's not Tesla, huh? Interesting. General Frankie. Frankenstein? The Fate Grand Order's always throwing me through a loop.
任せよそうかほら
If it's Edison, that's hilarious. I didn't know. He didn't... It better not be Edison. Most of what he does is take credit for other people's work.
任せよほら
I
問題ない
任せよ
ははっ
ま切りがいがあるのはいいことだよね
かっきーんかっきーん
Well, no spoilers so far. I haven't actually confirmed any of this. We're just speculating on who it is. I still got so many golden fruits. I love it. I love it. We're fighting more archers, so we need some more lancers. Double sky.
出番か人使いの荒いやつだ任せよああほら遅い
Leonardo da Vinci, I guess, has somehow, like, reborn or had an opportunity to change his sex when being summoned or something, from what I hear. And he wanted to take the form that looked kind of like Mona Lisa.
そうかやれやれほら任せやれやれほら
Time for overkill. Yes, overkill. We're going to murder every enemy. It's overkill. Yes, overkill. We'll get a double dose helping of Gable alternative.
任せよ差し湯が突き湯がグリボルクオルタラティブ
Damn, that hurt him good.
差し湯が突き湯がグリボルクオルタラティブ
Because in Fate Apocrypha, we've got Semiramis who can create the Hanging Gardens of Babylon, even though historically, truthfully, she never actually did make those. She has no association to them. But because history misinterpreted that, or just glossed over the details, her fame went down as being associated with the Hanging Gardens. And so I have a whole thing in my Apocrypha lore where I'm talking about, you know, characters like Edison and Christopher Columbus, for instance, who are famously known for doing things that historically, if you get real accurate about it, they didn't do. But if they were summoned as servants, they probably could. We defeated them. Be they steam-powered or electric, once they're broken, the victory is ours. An obvious truth, but it all ends here. Okay, Karna, hurry up and finish them off. What? I'm sorry, what did you just say? It's my turn, understood. Whoa, all of a sudden I'm picking up a servant response. It's right above you. Forced teleportation, command spell? What's going on? The readings I'm getting from his spirit origin are off the charts. Oh no. Sorry, but could you go ahead and capture them? I mean, it looks like they're enemies for the time being. I'll oblige to your frivolous conjecture. Travelers from afar, pardon the rough welcome. Oh, well that would explain the whole Brahmastra thing I was saying before, maybe. Retreat! Oh no, he's too fast! Ah. Burning in all the peoples! Ka-ching! I've got a quartz. Denver? Denver? Really? Really? I actually wasn't even paying attention to that. Yeehaw! I reckon I live very close to here. What? She's on my team now? What? What? I done get it. I don't get it. I need an archer. I need an archer. Oh, damn it, I wasn't even paying attention, dude. Senpai, I'm so glad you woke up. Oh, my head. Your servant blocked that noble phantasm's attack. However, its shockwave knocked everyone unconscious and a couple states away. While our lives were spared, it appears that we are in their custody now. Oh, so you're awake. Right now we're in the midst of transporting you. You can run away if you like, but the bad news is that these babies will target the master aggressively. Though Karna probably won't do a thing, since he's firm on his policy of not killing a master. That's a misunderstanding. I will kill a master first, depending on the situation. Of course, first you must show me that you have the reasons, conviction, and determination to convince me to kill a master. For instance, is the one issuing the order willing to exchange their own life for it? If that's the case, I'm willing to consider. See, he does stuff that's basically unthinkable on a battlefield. I like Karna. I like it. Well, that's how Karna is, but that doesn't change your situation in the slightest. At such close range, it wouldn't be quite difficult to slip past the mechanized infantry, don't you think? Ugh. Now, be good. What do you want? What do you want from me? First, I'll have you meet my king. I want to meet your king. You should decide on which side to be on after that. Well, I know two servants sitting right there won't side with us that easily. That much I'm sure of. However, I'm sure things will be different if we can persuade the master. Lady Blavatsky. Why is it that you go to such lengths to take the side of this king? Lady, I like the sound of that. You're a nice girl. You understand etiquette. Your name is Mashu, right? In light of your proper manners, I shall answer you. The biggest reason why I support the king is that we were closely connected when we were alive. Oh, it's not like we had an affair or anything. That would be pedophilia. We kept it in close contact, and I owe him a lot. The Celts who dominate the East won't accept anyone other than themselves. Even if I surrendered to the Celts, they would just kill me, or maybe they would sacrifice me for the sake of their war. The Celts. Those servants you saw earlier were Fionn, Macomel, and Diarmuid, right? If that's the case, we'll be seeing a lot of Celtic servants this time. As far as I know from the legends, they all have a few screws loose. They're a bunch of airheaded berserkers. What were those magical energy waves just now? Is there someone else with you? Hey, are you keeping a fairy in your pocket or something? Nothing? Then just where did that voice come from? Oh, is Graham Bell with you or something? If he were, the king would seriously lose his temper this time. Hate to break it to you, but when it comes to long-distance communications, we're a few steps ahead. Apologies for introducing myself so late. Miss Blavatsky. I'm their navigator. My name is Dr. Roman. Make sure you don't forget it, as we may cross paths someday. Wow, I can tell you're an imprudent man just by your voice. You're clearly up to no good, my dear. Hi! Why does everyone diss me when they first meet me? Well, it doesn't matter. It means Sarah has an advisor as well. So let's get back to the subject. You all get it now, right? You can't win in this war unless you side with somebody. It will only get you killed if you try to take on both sides. This world maintains a precarious balance as the East and West continue to fight. If we didn't fight, this nation would have been completely destroyed and beyond salvation by now, you see? Both sides like to fight. They like to fight. Well, I'd like to think maybe I pronounced Diarmuid's name just right in my lore video, but I forgot how to do it after that. From Matrix. Dear, you're not a good listener, are you? Has anyone called you stubborn before? Well, at any rate, you should meet the king at least once. It'll be more amusing. Whatever theories you may have, the answer to what you just said, either which way, is it's already part of Grand Order's storyline, so I'd be careful about them spoilers. Amusing, you say? Well, someone is calling himself king in his ultimate democratic nation. How is that not amusing? Oh, if self-proclaimed title counts, I do remember there's an emperor as well. You sure know a lot about snobs. If he were a heroic spirit, I'm sure he would lament the current situation. But first, we have a preliminary show. Perfect. Can you help me out? Pretty please. Master? Fight. Oh yeah, what is that? Diarmuid o Dinah? Oh no, Dinah? Diarmuid o Dinah. Diarmuid o Dinah? Diarmuid o Dinah. That's certainly different. Understood. Either way, they're enemies we must eventually stand against. Okay, here I go. Ransa.
本気は出さん。ああ、きっとな。
Oh baby, Gilga, Gilga, Gilga.
くだらん水郷よな。
I screwed up. I should have put Mordred into the fight.
Oh,
水郷よな。
うるせえ。 なんだよ。 あいつくたばりやがれ。そこだ。
くだらん。
What's Fate Prototype? Fate Prototype is the original design that Type Moon had for Fate Stay Night before they made that visual novel in 2004. So they had a lot of different character designs. It was before they decided to gender bend Artoria, for instance. It was when the main character, Shiro, was supposed to be a different character, a girl, who later got kind of, I guess to some extent, repurposed into characters like Rin Tosaka and whatnot. But it's what Fate Stay Night would have been with the original designs, and now it's got, I guess, like a novel or something based around it, as well as a short OVA that's kind of like a tech demo of what it would have looked like in anime form. But Nasu likes to turn his own prototypes into official full works, which is funny.
くだらん。
いや任せな。くたばりやがれ。任せな。
Oh, I see.
くたばりやがれ。そこだ。よっしゃ。やれよ。くたばりやがれ。バカめ。それで父上の前に立つつもり。
資源回収に成功しました。
We need more Lancers. Yeah, I wouldn't have gotten into it without Saber Waifu. Here we are. A fortress unfitting for America. The White House was taken over, so we had no choice. Did they have the White House during the Revolutionary War? We built the fortress from the ground up. We should use anti-Celt measures to resist the Celts, right? Madame Blavatsky, Lord Karna, the Prezi King awaits. Please come away. Right away. Maybe I heard wrong. Did he just say Prezi King or something? Yes, no doubt. I don't know how to say this, but it's so simplistic. Right? But that's what makes it charming. It's not an idea we'd come up with. Come, follow me. The king, despite his appearance, has a short temper. So your employer is just ahead, right? Nightingale! Mate mate! Wait, that would be a bad move, Nightingale. Let your gun rest a while longer. If you want to curve this world's soldiers, identify the pathogen first. Or are you that simplistic as well? In the meantime, more soldiers die. Are you telling me to bear with that? Am I friends with Aki Dearest? Sadly not in person. I don't even know if she acknowledges my existence, but I do know her channel. Kinda hard not to, really. Yes, bear with it, but do not get accustomed to it. It may be tough for you, but consider it a trial. Or is long-term treatment not your policy? If so, I wonder which is beyond saving, you or this land. What? Are you saying my treatment is wrong? Not quite, but everyone makes mistakes. Humans fall to ruin when convinced that their ideas are the only absolutes. Anyway, if you idly meet your death here, that would truly be meaningless. Everything has a proper order. Even if you temporarily defeat an enemy here, it may cause a greater evil to prosper. I see. I understand your valuable opinion. I will put the gun away for now. Good grief. What a consummate liar. Blavatsky, I will keep an eye on her. You look after this world's only master and that servant. Yes, I know. Well then, let's get ourselves an audience with the king. I've brought them to see you, Mr. Prezi King. Understood. It will be another minute until the Prezi King's arrival. I'm starting to get nervous, Senpai. I wonder what kind of king he is. I've got a bad feeling about this. You might be right on that. I'm detecting a new servant approaching you, but there's something bizarre about it. I wonder if this is really a heroic spirit? Bizarre? In what way, Doctor? I don't want to affect your first impression with my speculation. Anyway, we'll talk after you meet this king. Thank you for waiting. The Prezi King is here. Oh, at last I get the chance to meet that angel. Now I have yearned for this moment. I intended on inviting them only after I eliminated the Celts, but this is fine too. Yes, advancing the schedule is a good thing. Much better than pushing back the deadline. I still see he hasn't fixed his habit of talking to himself while walking. I was hoping he could at least have kept that to himself. That was talking to himself? Did you hear just how loud he was, Senpai? No human could do that. Oh god. Oh god. You know what? That is the weirdest fucking thing. To be frank, you have all done a fantastic job. Greetings, everyone, and congratulations. What is this, Tekken? Is the monitor broken? All I see on it is a creature. I'll say it once more. All of you have done a fantastic job. I bet you were pretty surprised, right? Well, yes, they'd be surprised. Well, I was indeed surprised, but it's fine. I'm getting used to things of this sort. That aside, you must be the king who controls Western America, right? Indeed, it is as you say. I have taken it upon myself to rule America in order to pulverize those barbaric Celts. I am a servant and a gentleman who supports other servants. I am Thomas Alva Edison, the Prezi King. Son of a bitch. Oh, excuse me, I was at a complete loss for words. Edison, the king of inventions? It's really you? You're not a chimera? Indeed, although I am currently the Prezi King, not the king of inventions. You must be the Lady Florence Nightingale. You are just as beautiful as they say. Unfortunately, we could not meet when we were alive, but this moment is truly a miracle of energy. No, a miracle of souls. I was not the one to live on the battlefield, but I deeply respect your convictions and rationality. Do lend us your strength, not only to advance medicine, but also to boost the morale of our soldiers. The effects of you as a poster girl are immeasurable. I had no idea you were not human. He's a kitten. What? I am without a doubt a human. Humans are just higher forms of beasts who possess reason and wisdom. They shall not be segregated by the color of their skin or the shape of their face. Aren't you a progressive? Even if I possess a lion's head, that fact does not change. I am Edison, an intelligent human being, and that is all. Wow, just look at how he asserts himself with confidence. I really need to learn that kind of positivity. Basically, he was a human when alive, but now his head is a lion when summoned as a servant? However, since that doesn't affect his intelligence in the slightest, it's not a problem. This lion, he's the definition of rationalism. Oh. Doctor, everyone was taking a hint and not calling him the L word. Well, he can't help it. I mean, he's basically a lion. A lion. I like the sound of that. Also, what was that communication through... Was that communication through Magecraft? Wait, are you kidding? 20th Century Fox is his noble phantasm? Even though you live in an age of telephones, your fixation with such an inconvenient method bewilders me. Mages by birth are indeed illogical creatures. Surely you can make better use of spiritual channels. What? Look, phone lines only work when you occupy the same space and time, right? This is far more functional and crosses time and space, in kind of a hyper-navigational form of communication. Oh, so that means you do not exist in this era. To be able to communicate across different eras is quite convenient indeed. Magecraft and science are similar. There is nothing you can do that I cannot. I'd like to see if the same thing can be done by telephone. No, wait, I should develop a spirit phone before that. Yes, Mr. Edison. Please save your inventions for later, okay? Oh, yes, right. Your name is Sarah, was it? You are the only master in this world. Let me get to the point. Can you lend us the strength that you used to correct the previous 4 eras to get rid of the Celts? Why get rid of them Celts? I believe that is a self-evident truth. For all these truths are self-evident, oh god. Needless to say, the Celts are an anachronism in this age. The United States is a cutting-edge nation created by capitalism and rationalism. This is our nation and home to those with intellect. Ha! Yeah, right. However, they keep multiplying like planarians? And the American army lost due to difference in our size of our forces. But fortunately, I, a heroic spirit, have descended upon this nation. The battlefront revived with my proposals of a new nation structure and reformed military, equalizing the situation. They are truly barbarians. Attempting to contend against me in mass production is the epitome of idiocy. Eventually, my mechanized infantry will cover the land and annihilate the loathsome Celts once and for all. We have an obedient army, but no mighty ace warrior to lead them. While enemy Celts have many notorious barbarians lined up. Just when we gain a foothold somewhere, we end up losing it to a single servant. Only servants can overcome other servants. We only have 3 servants on our side, including myself. Other servants who were summoned are in a disarray, and show no interest in joining us. Only my rationality restrains me from roaring out at this sad state of affairs. The heroic spirit meant to save America. The enemy and to save America, dread the enemy and refuse to fight. Their negligence is going too far. You just roared! Lions and tigers and bears, oh my! Oh yeah, Percival. I know very little about him too. calm down, Mr. President. If you're trying to save the world, we're willing to cooperate with you. Oh, you understand. Truly wonderful. You have a very delicious-looking body. Oh, God.
Foo, foo.
Perverted foe. Hey, stop hitting and biting me, Runt. That was figurative. I'd never assault a lady. Can I ask you 2 questions? Yes, what is it? Coming from an exemplary woman like yourself, I shall give you a genteel answer. A gentleman's genteel reply. Oh, yes. Oh, how elegant. Kana, please record that in the Prezi King's Chronicles. My first question. On our way here, we saw the mechanized infantry several times. Wait, whoops. Several times. Is that the result of your proposal? Is that what you aim for with your new national structure? Indeed, that is correct. I arrived at this conclusion in order to save the nation from its predicament. National unity. Citizens herded, rallied to new life. Equal national service, regardless of age or gender. Eventually, all citizens will be part of the mechanized infantry and defeat the Celts, the invaders. Of course, we must maintain our mass production lines for this purpose. Acquisition of labor from all across the land. Institution of 20-hour workdays. Unremitting surveillance. See, this is why I do not like Thomas Edison. What a prick. What a prick. Of course, you need the best welfare system too. One cannot have labor without recreation. We will play 3 times as hard as work. Work 3 times as hard and win 3 times as hard as normal humans. That's my new vision for America. Humans can't do that. I agree. Mr. Edison's plan does not take physical limitations into account whatsoever. So that is what you're fixated on. What did you just say? No, I was just talking to myself. Do not mind me. Well then, my second question. How do you intend to save the world? That can only be accomplished by securing the Holy Grail. Defeat the Celts, obtain the Holy Grail, then correct the era. Size is not everything, guys. While it is unclear among the Celts, who among the Celts possesses the Grail, if we can secure it, we can handle the rest. No, it is unnecessary to correct this era. What? It is unnecessary. If I acquire the Grail, I could refine it, and we would be able to prevent the incineration of eras. How does he know what that is? Consequently, it would give birth to a new world named America, operating on a different timeline from the other eras. Well, is that really possible? Having been summoned by the Grail, we servants are well aware of its power. My conclusion is it is quite possible. They will probably be destroyed. Then it's pointless to do so. What? Is there any other idea as brilliant as this? This America will survive for all eternity. My inventions will remake America. It will show those Celts, who can only procreate and fight, that my inventions are the lights of humanity, the power of civilization. So you expand your battlefield for that purpose, abandoning those who fell in battle. An accusation fit for Chief Nurse Nightingale, who so valiantly struggled for the salvation of all soldiers. I am not abandoning them because I want to, however. Edison, calm down. Florence is just stating her opinion. It's not an accusation. Oh, really? Oh, really? I'm aware of that. That's just now my usual headache. Don't worry about it. Listen, Lady Nightingale. To us, to me especially, this nation is everything, and a true king has a paramount duty to protect his nation. But if you're a heroic spirit, you should also have a duty, an ideal, a wish to protect the world. You were right. Even my current self possesses that sense of duty, in one corner of my sanity. Mr. Edison, if you deny that duty, you are nothing more than a mere patriot. There we go.
Quite so. What is wrong with the king being a patriot?
I see. In that case, there's only one thing for me to do. Nightingale, that's enough. I will not allow you to fight here. Even if that costs me my life. Let go of me, I can tell. Leaders with those eyes always lead to destruction. This is why businessmen should not be presidents. And in the end, he will irresponsibly declare that it was supposed to turn out like this.
Sarah, Master, what do you think? Shouldn't you join me to fight the Celts and acquire the Holy Grail? I'll give you 3 minutes to decide.
Maybe joining them for the time being is not a bad idea. What are you saying, Doctor? He's opposed to the idea of fixing the foundation of humanity.
Quite the contrary, he's for it. It's just that the world he envisions differs from ours. But we don't have the time to confront him now. In the end, I'll think he'll stop baring his fangs. I'm not just being hopeful. My conclusion stems from historical observation and experience. Those that move nations, believing in their own righteousness, will experience consequences in one form or another. But that's all irrelevant. Now is about gaining the upper hand in the war. With all this Celtic servant gathering, there is an overwhelming gap in military strength. Diarmid and Fionn are formidable enough. How many more servants of that caliber do they have? For now, we will cooperate in order to acquire the Holy Grail and correct the mistake where the Celtic myths dominate North America. What happens afterwards? We can think of that later. Sarah, what should we do? Senpai? Well then, have you come to a decision? Let's hear what you have to say.
Give up on the Holy Grail, President Lincoln, or Edison. Lincoln is cool.
That is an unprecedented response, indeed. Unexpected response. Whatever your hidden agenda may be, I thought you would agree to join forces. I, Thomas Alva Edison, should respect your honesty and sincerity. But as Prezi King, unfortunately I have no choice but to condemn you. Get them.
They're coming. Stand back, Master.
Finally, the fight.
そうか。スポラッ痛みは一瞬です。スポラッ そうか。ああ、
なんだよ。痛みは一緒。
さあな。Little baby bear.
はい、分かりがきます。はあ。死んでる。
Kinda ew. Who's a crazy puppy? Your ass is grass.
困る気分かりました。好き。好き。
フリュンヒルデロマンシア。
Drilled his ass.
私を殺せる者はどこだ。いるはずもないか。
He drops a house on people. That would be way too frickin' literal. No good. There's no end to them. So even my prized mechanized infantry will become junk in minutes when going up against a servant, huh? But sometimes it's quantity over quality. You should be out of energy already. Blavatsky, throw them inside the special underground jail. Yeah, I guess it can't be helped. So sorry, but you're getting locked up. Archers. We need archers. Oh, no, we need to hurt archers, so we need lances. Cool hand, Florence. Those numbers just aren't fair. But even after all that, they let us keep all our equipment. That's fucking weird.
Oh.
Foe is safe too.
Oh.
Not quite, Doctor. Just run an analysis and you'll know. The magical energy supply from this Master is being cut off, and we have no way of escaping this jail. That's right. You can't really underestimate a caster from the 19th century, can you? Well, since I've lived on this continent before, my affinity with this land is not so bad. Tell the guard if you're willing to cooperate. We'll let you out immediately. Tell me, Sarah, why did you refuse? As the gentleman from Chaldea said, you could have just betrayed us along the way. At the very least, I'm sure you saw this coming. You chose this foolish path. Why?
For Nightingale!
For my sake? I can see that. After all, Florence would never agree to those conditions. You never abandon someone once you become allies, huh? As a master and a human being, that's wonderful. Though other people may think it's foolish. Your actions are noble, more so than anybody else's. Rest easy. Someone will come to rescue you soon. Until then, just wait here.
How do you know someone's gonna rescue me?
We do have something to get out of here. Please help me. I know, but I think it's impossible to destroy a cell with a gun. No, I think I've managed to shave off a little bit. Come on, everyone pitch in and dig. The bullets are ricocheting inside this cell. Nightingale, that's too reckless.
Yes, that was reckless. But on the bright side, the sound of gunshots let me find you quickly.
A servant?
Wait, a servant you say, but I didn't detect anything at all. If I gave off a servant response, we'd risk the possibility of that great hero of India finding us. It's thanks to this noble phantasm that I borrowed from that man. Just a moment, I'll get you out of there.
Who on earth are you?
Good question. I'm sure you can't trust me unless I tell you my name. That said, my true name is not to be revealed lightly, though even if I told you, you wouldn't know who I am. As such, you should just call me this, Geronimo. My name is Geronimo.
Geronimo? The Apache shaman. You were summoned as a caster, huh?
Strictly speaking, I'm far from being a shaman. I'm just a warrior.
Even though they live in the same land.
Oh no, that's actually why they're so incompatible. Strictly speaking, we should also be enemies, but there is no time for that. There, you're free. Now you should be able to receive magical energy again.
Yay, thank you!
I'd like to escape, but first we need to take down the mechanized infantry guarding the place. I'm sure Karna will notice us at that point. So I'll leave everything to you. It'll take everything you have to escape. Are you ready?
Ixaw! Right. I'm not used to bullets yet, but I'll do my best.
そうか。痛みは一瞬です。あいつわかりま
任せよ。そこだ。
ごめんなさい。
遅い。
わかりました。はい、わかります。そうか。 任せああ任せよ力を示せこのスカサハに大神王でお父様およそ私に殺せぬものなどない困りますなんだ私の力は好き嫌い好き嫌いブリュンヒルデ・ロマンシア差しうがち突きうがちグリボルク・オルタナティブあああいつ任せよ遅いわらシグルドどこにいるのですか私のあなた
All right, they're down. But Karna must have noticed. Follow me, quickly. This place is bigger than I thought. In this era, land is the only thing there's plenty of. Mr. Geronimo, do you think I can ask you something? You don't have to raise your voice, Mage. I can hear you. What is it? In Eastern and Western America, the Celts and Edison have raised armies and are at war. This we understand. But do you know of any other servants who we could speculate were summoned as countermeasures? Yes, there are 3 others. No, 2 other servants that fight with me. I'll first introduce you after we escape. It seems there are many more servants who have been summoned here to America, though. But we're short on military strength, so we had to act very carefully. To be honest, the Celtic army is picking us off one by one. Wait a moment, I have one question. What is it, Angel? I take that back. I was inappropriate. My apologies. Go ahead. If memory serves me correctly, Geronimo, you were once at war with this nation. That's right. In this era, if this era is corrected, you will be treated as a warrior who failed. Is that still all right? I don't mind. Victory or defeat, in the end, it's no more than a point, embedded in the flow of time. Crushing this era would mean that my brothers and I shed all this blood for nothing. It's simple to pretend something doesn't exist. It's even easier if that something is disadvantageous to yourself. Even so, being able to acknowledge something is what makes us warriors. Only a sly coyote would pretend something doesn't exist. Too much irony for my taste. I see. Then for now, I can think of you as an ally, yes? I wouldn't want to try fooling a gaze that could even shoot a sun down. Ah, here's the exit. As expected, I'm picking up one powerful servant. Outwitting him was too much to ask, but we can't turn back now. Let's go! Right. Dun, 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 dun. More lancers everywhere. We need some sabers there. So it is you, Geronimo. I didn't want to meet the great hero of the Mahabharata under these circumstances. I did not wish to encounter the great man who bravely confronted a nation under these circumstances either. However, I must raise my spear now that we're being attacked. Don't worry, I won't let the mechanized infantry interfere. That's crazy. Infantry interfere. Infantry interfere. Infantry interfere. Infantry interfere. This will be a battle just between me and you, so prepare to fight. Listen, Sarah, it seems he doesn't expect this to be a battle to the death. Normally the odds would be against us, but now that he isn't going all out, we might still have a chance if we can send him flying. Karate koi! Gotta kill the Lancer.
いいですね。お任せを。はっ、くたばりやがれ。せい。お任せよ、いざ。いいですね。お、承知。はっ。せい。
細かすぎる。はっ。はっ。
お任せ。はい、任せな。はっ。
はっ。せっ。
Oh, whoops.
承知。はい、いざ。
Someone's gonna die from the wasabi shashi.
絶滅とはこれ、この一筋。Oh no! 焼き尽くせ。わさび。
Fry everybody! Oh shit. At least they resisted.
せっ。せっ。
This is what I call revenge.
魔境深淵の英知。はい、鋭く。 我が危険を知らぬ受けるがよい。2歩向ける3歩絶倒無用ハンダ付け。片付きましたね。お怪我はありませんか、マスター。
Somehow we pushed him back. Master, now's the time.
Run away! Run away! Run away!
Now, run, run! This is as far as I go, Edison. It seems that the clock has started ticking. You have asked me for help, so I'll stay until the end. But what can we do to avoid a catastrophe? Alrighty, I'm not sure what I'm going to stream next, but I'm going to spread this out a little bit better than before. It helps me not only save my voice, but also these singularities are long, so I can spread it out, do a bit more streaming more often. Definitely doing a stream on Wednesdays. Wednesdays at 3 p.m. or no, sorry, 2 p.m. MST will be my scheduled in general ones. And so Grand Order will cross over into that. I also might do another one this weekend, depending on time, based on what I'm working on for Fate Apocrypha. So yes, part 1 of Fate Apocrypha is, the lore of Fate Apocrypha, that is, that I'm working on, is out. So definitely check that out. Part 2 should be coming up same time next week. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to subscribe to OtakuDaiKun for more anime lists, reviews, discussions, lore videos, Let's Plays, and more holy waifu wars. Until next time, celebrate your fandom.